So I guess the initial thought was to have this four-pole bed, remember? For
Oh
this
yeah,
house.
we
four-pole
really
beds,
looked hard
yes.
for it.
So in the whole story of the house, we were like a clear four-post bed, and I could clearly visualize me as a guest here enjoying it, and I clearly miss it now. It's
But guests do enjoy this room a lot, and especially. And another thing, they always say we really like the mirror. This was again your idea.
yeah, I guess the informal way of keeping it, makes it interesting
Mm.
versus having a typical mirror fixed on a wall.
The stone float pattern has come out best in this room.
Sure.
Yes.
And we didn't target it really.
We
It was
didn't.
like whatever is
Random.
not good, just put for the guest.
Yeah.
Another thing that I personally like is the chest because see, my mother-in-law is visiting us, and all the suitcases are actually inside the chest. So that's something I really personally.
Yeah, because I think
keeps the
remember
room
the
very
first
neat.
day when we were discussing upon this chest, the thing was that it should be large enough that if I come with my suitcases, it shouldn't be lying around, because I typically see that in every house. You'll have, suitcase below the bed or above the bed and lying around, so you really know the guest is there and it's messy. So I guess this is for the well-organized guest and messy guest like me also.
This wall actually originally I know Arpita wanted an old map of Bombay.
Yeah.
And we went searching for it all.
Yeah. And we
You
we
couldn't
remember all
find
of that.
one,
So
yeah.
this was but this is okay. This
I
is
think it's lovely. I think it gives a very subtle feel, and it's not like coming on to you. So more than the subject, the way it's presented, I think it's nice. And I think since we kept the soft furnishings very simple, and it again speaks of who you guys are, because that's really important. So I remember that I was trying to figure out that should I, yesterday I was just passing by.
Okay.
I said, let me drop in and kind of, tell you that, okay, let's put this, let's put that.
Okay.
And then I said, if I do that, it's not going to speak of who you are. And I want that the space is always, who you are.
Mhm.
Because it's going to be like one day where I come and arrange the beds according to me or something, but it's going to be a regular lifestyle for you. So this speaks of your lifestyle and who you are.
and of course the famous split door of the bathroom.
Yeah. Again.
This cupboard was something we carried.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't know
Over.
Akash was
Yeah.
pretty keen on throwing this.
And I think
Disclosing this
I think the challenge was, whenever I go to site, the first thing which I get as a big remark is, this is not right what you're doing. So like it was those bricks when I gave them instructions, they called me 3-4 times and said, "Are you sure you want to do this? Because this is going to be charged to you. It's not like you can change it. And when I asked them to put that that black stone you see down,
Yeah.
which had just come out from I think the kitchen or somewhere, and I told him to actually use it down over here, and so the first thing he was like, they started laughing and saying, so I said actually यही चाहिए मुझे, and he said हम charge तो करने वाले इस पे, so I said नहीं, you charge me but I want this only. So I think these are the small things which you can call it whether you're trying to reuse materials in terms of we're trying to be more green or whatever. But I think it was just something which the space brings out and says kind of do it this way. You really can't visualize everything from the beginning.
No, you can't. That's true.
And I think the washroom, which was the biggest challenge
Yeah.
for this area, we were like, if the guest, I think you change the room because of the washroom.
Washroom.
Like let the guest have the wrong washroom, and
It's turned out the right
turned
one.
out to be the best.
It's
Yeah.
turned out to be the best actually.
Yeah.
And the layout was, of course, it's completely weird, but it's turned out to be the best.
Yeah. I think the very first time I opened it after it was kind of done, and I was more kind of skeptical on it because everybody had this thing, that are you sure, is this gonna work, and I was in love with this whole thing, and especially because this was a call which I took personally of making you get this, and I knew it was an experience to work out. You might out of character not kind of blame me for it, but you always feel that maybe it was a wrong decision to go for this. So I think in the overall house, I think these kind of specific artworks or furniture pieces, specific detailing done has really worked out. And again, the way you have kept the space clean, it kind of continues to look so nice. So if you see the tiles which we have used, it's very subtle and simple. There's no fancy borders, and there's so many things available nowadays. And the first thing which people want to do is use Italian marble and make it look grand. And yeah, we've spent the money here. So we have spent the money here. We have used these Italian tiles, and it gives a real feeling of the kind of Botticino stone, which is used a lot in Italy. So coming inside, this is the marble which we got directly with this basin, and this is a Italian marble which you wouldn't get locally out over here, because this is specifically used in local Italian homes. So there's nothing luxurious there. It's a local stone, like how we have Kadapa over here. For them, it's a Kadapa over there. But of course, we have to pay a price because it comes from all the way from Italy. So I think the overall washroom here, we really it has really worked well. Was challenging was that fitting in the shower area, because you were very particular about having a separate wet area, and we had another challenge of figuring out the plumbing, because we were clear from the building authorities that we can't shift the plumbing from this position to somewhere else. So WC had to be in the corner, and we had to keep this narrow passage to go to the WC. So we had to play around with each and every inch and see to it that it's functional, walkable. And we've done features like this on the floor, keeping with the plain tiles used. We've added mosaic, which we've actually got each kind of tile laser cut and then embedded inside the floor. So it was quite an exercise, and we spent a lot of time sitting with the designers, in terms of the laser cut designers, and convincing them that we want these cuts to be done. And they tried it once, twice, and I think this was the third attempt that we got the final cut finished, the pure circle and a good mosaic done. And the ceiling again here is a repetition of what we have done in other washrooms, which is a typical European feel. And we've gotten our artists to kind of give it the finishing touches to make it look very interesting. And so this area has really worked out well. And the small additions like this tissue box, the mugs, the liquid soap container, I think everything has really worked out very well with the overall space. It has sufficient storage. It has sufficient space to bathe well inside. Every part is very interesting. So you really enjoy taking a shower inside this kind of space. And this is something which is an experience being in this space for even the guest, and it's something which usually you don't see,